Hello everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my D&D show thing. So for today's D&D and Me, my game this week was very fun. We had our largest encounter yet so far. We haven't really done that much fighting. We had some undead in the first. We had our level 20 master battle, which of course went into the land of myth and legend for our current characters. We had some undead in the tail end of, I think, the first session. Then we had some bandits in, I think, the second session. No combat at all in the third session, and I think this was the fourth session. I think that's right. Possibly the fifth session. I think I might have missed one in the middle. So we went into this one with, I think this is the fifth session. We went into this one with a full large combat. We took out some cultists. They're bear cultists, which has no end of jokes in our group for are they into bears or are they into being naked? Because it's a fun. So yeah, we took out the bear cultists. It was actually not too bad a battle. No one really went down particularly far. But it was a good battle. We all leveled up. I am now multi-classed. First time ever multi-classing. I am now a ranger druid, level 4 ranger, level 6 ranger. Yeah, level 6 ranger, level 1 druid, which means that I now have access to charm, which towards the tail end of the episode, the bear cultists had their little camp by the kind of like town war memorial, which is what we attacked. It turns out they've taken over an entire town, so we've just, towards the end of the session, we were entering this town and we talked to the guards, and I kind of was failing on a bluff check. I think I rolled a 9. So I then charmed the guard, and so at the moment we're in the town, we're pretending to be wanting to join the bear cult, and wanting to pledge ourselves to the bear cult, but the charm spell only lasts for an hour, and we've been in the town for approximately 10 to 15 minutes of game time, so we've got about 40 minutes before the guard on the gate is like, hey, one sec, I don't know that girl and her sister. So we've got 45 minutes of in-game time to get as far as we can into this place. We've got the Emperor gave us some backup soldiers who are just like basic standard archers and warriors. So we've got them as backup if we need them, but they're outside of the town. So we're going to send up a flare if we need them. But yeah, we've basically got an entire town to take out, including there is definitely some undead rising as a possibility, because the bear cultists apparently have a connection with the undead, because of course the ultimate arc of the story is to take on the Lich. So yeah, we've got 45 minutes of in-game time to be like, okay, let's take out basically this entire town of bear cultists. Annoyingly, at the end of the session, the DM was like, if you we put on some of the robes, that we put on like some mid-level robes as far as we can tell, stolen from the cultists that we took out, and we put on those robes, and so that 2 of us look like we were like pre-existing members, and the rest of us look like new non-members who were wanting to be initiated, and the DM was like, if you guys had just turned up in normal clothes and be like, we want to join the bear cult, they probably would have let you in, which makes the bear cult seem not that threatening. Similarly, if we turned up in the higher level robes, which I think are purple robes, and they would have been like, yes sir, come on in, oh yes, would you like a cup of tea? So, hindsight is 2020, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting timed game now, because we've got to try and do as much as we possibly can, and we've been roped into going into the cathedral for some initiations, so we're going to try and get the guys into the cathedral, take them out and go from there. My character's been spreading misinformation left, right and centre. There are 3 entrances to this town, and I told the guard that I charmed that that they're going to be attacked from the north gate, and I've told the guys at the church that we're going to attack from the east gate while our actual guys are at the west gate. It's a whole thing, but yeah, it's really like very tense and very exciting, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Multi-class, my first time multi-classing, it's really exciting, and yeah, new access to new spells. I need to rewrite my entire sheet now, but it should be fun. Yeah. Okay, so for D&D and We, as in D&D and the wider internet, I'm just going to talk about Critical Role because, oh my god, taking on Umbrasil. Oh my god. Oh my god. Spoiler alerts. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Oh my gosh. I've got to wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 flipping weeks. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can handle the stress. The thing was, like, I watched it on the Friday evening, so I didn't really look at it during the Friday day, and then I got I started watching it Friday morning, and then I had to go to work, and I got to roll for initiative to take on this dragon, and then I literally had to run out the door because I had 5 minutes before my shift started. And so I came back and was like, okay, it's fine, it's all fine. And then I checked Twitter, and there was some reactions. I was like, oh god, someone's died. Someone's died. Someone on the cast has died. And then I watched the episode, and I was spending the whole time like, who died, and instead of getting someone who died, I've got to wait 2 weeks to find out what's going to happen with Vax and Scanlan inside Umbrasil, and Grog holding on to him as they turn off towards Gath Shadow, and oh my gosh, my brain can't handle the stress. So for the next 2 weeks, instead of doing D&D and We, unless something particularly exciting happens on SourceFed D&D, which I did watch this week, and interesting, definitely taking a turn for the dark side, or anything else that I find on the internet, I'll probably be focusing on D&D and Creativity, because I really do need to work on my cosplay, which I've been wanting to work on for a while. So that means that tomorrow I get up and I work on my cosplay, and so I've got something to show for you guys next week. But yeah, whoo, Critical Role, oh Matthew Mercer, you brilliant son of a gun, you know how to make me stressed. My hair can't take it, it's just getting bigger and bigger. Anywho, thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. I also discovered not only was the new girl a critter, my DM's a critter, and they are working their way through the episodes. In fact, the DM's got to Trial of the Take already, which is blimmin' good work on him. Full 5 stars. One of the other guys in my campaign has watched the first couple of episodes, and yeah, I can talk to people in real life about Critical Role, and I'm like, yes! Okay, this is a very over-energetic video. I try not to do more than 1 take, and I'm not going to, so thank you all for watching. Feel free to comment, and I'll see you guys all next week for another D&D show thing. Yeah. So excited. Bye guys.